Hello, Krysis X2 Light here, and welcome to another part of Let's Play Pokemon Diamond Randomized. Now, in this part, Krysis is going to make her way over to Pastoria City, but she's going to ignore a certain Team Galactic Grunt that's standing next to the marsh. And I would like to issue an apology here to those who may have been offended by what I said about what the Grunt said, about a certain word that the Grunt mentioned. You know, that's not me. I don't call out people like that. So if you took great offense to what I said, I'm truly sorry for that. No, this is not a bog standard apology. This is actually me apologizing. I don't do those, AI bog standard apologies. This is truly coming from my heart, my bad heart. So, yeah. So, with that, forgive me for that, and we'll dive right in. Also, this is the second take of the recording because I had to scrap the first one because there was no sound coming out of my TV. Again. Anyway, it says May 1, Friday. Started from Veilstone City. Life Orb was obtained. Energy Root was obtained. Departed from Veilstone Store. Beat Veilstone Gym's Liliana. Masquerain was caught morning. Beat Anne at Veilstone City. I was so frustrated this morning, I just went right back to bed. Like, I did the recording, but it was only about a minute and a half in. I was like, no. I just scrapped everything and I just went to bed. Oh, I don't think I've been to this cave with Krysis here, have I? Oh, I've gone into a rock. No, look, there's an item ball here. We didn't... Ooh, Iron Tail. That's actually a pretty good move. Iron Tail cuts the opponent's defense while doing damage to them, which is really good. Oh, sup, Celebi? Can we catch a Celebi? To be honest, I've been wanting to have a Celebi on the team. And this one has Frisk. I could use Fire Punch and not, and do some damage. Then, if I need to whittle down health, I can always finish off with Octazooka. So let's give it a shot. Hopefully we don't KO the poor thing, because I would really like to try and catch this. We can always fix up her moves, or its moves. And speaking of, here's a fun fact for you about Celebi in the Mystery Dungeon games. The Mystery Dungeon games are the only Pokemon games that give gender roles to legendary Pokemon, even though technically not many of them have it. This does not include the mythical Pokemon Latios and Latias, or the what's that fire type Pokemon called? Heatran and Cresselia. So there are a number of legendary Pokemon and mythicals that do have genders, but for those that were introduced before the gender thing was a thing, yeah, they give legendaries gender roles. We're gonna use Octazooka here to whittle down health. That Hyper Beam would not have done any damage. Yeah, that's whittle health. I'm just gonna do chip damage. Okay, I think that's good enough. And an accuracy drop. Let's see. Let's use the Great Ball that we have. I want to save the Dusk Ball we have in case I want to stock up on more, because you can always get them in the stores. So let's just try a Great Ball and see what happens. Darn it. Let's try speeding this up. Okay, it's thrashing. Okay, we got it. Got it in 3 Great Balls. Celebi's data was added to the Pokedex. Celebi, time travel Pokemon. Psychic Grass. Height 2 feet, weight 11.0 pounds. Excuse me. It has the power to travel across time, but it is said to appear only in peaceful times. Sorry, let me say that again. In peaceful times. Why did my voice crack on the word peaceful? Just checking the team real quick. I know I said we're going to be heading to Pastoria. You know what? I know. Let's just still go to Pastoria first. We can catch Pokemon on the way over there. Area horn going off again. And that's at the volunteer fire department. I made a joke about that. That it's a joke that's shared between me and my shared between me and my late bro. That whenever we hear the area horns, we joke about Silent Hill coming upon us. I also did an LP on that if you people are interested. I know some people aren't interested in the Silent Hill LP, and I can't run. Okay, well, but I do have a Silent Hill LP on my channel for those that are interested. You can check it out. Butterfree. And we miss. Trick Room. The Butterfree twisted the different dimensions. Copycat. Oh no. I should have stopped using that move then. Oh wait, it's just... Never mind. It's just gonna keep copycatting itself. While I whittle down its health. Oh, now it's gonna use Octazooka on me. And it missed. Okay, well, probably because I whittled down its accuracy. So... Butterfree's data was added to the Pokedex. Butterfree, butterfly Pokemon, bug flying, height 3 feet 07 inches, weight 70.5 pounds. It loves the honey of flowers and can locate flower patches that have even tiny amounts of pollen. I think I've read that before. Sounds familiar. I already spoke to those guys there. Oh, a PPO. That's a necessary item. Let's save that. Now, remember I was talking to you about this girl who keeps losing her sweet key? Well, I'm going to show you guys how to find it. You go down to this area here, and you press the A button every step until you find it. Now we found her key. Now we can give it to her proper. Oh, but before we do, I'll go ahead and read the description to you. Very interesting description on this key, by the way. It says this: a key to one of the suites at the luxury hotel by a lake. For some odd reason, it often disappears. So we're gonna give the lady back her key. We'll follow her inside the house and have a talk with her. Excuse me, I want to talk to you. She says, "Thanks for helping me out. Here's something for your trouble." So we get a lava cookie. A lava cookie is basically a full heal. only packed with sugar. So here we have this hotel here, and now we can fight the people that are here. Now we have now we have two sets of people circling us around. Now we have 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Nah, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 10 people in the room. 10 people for 10 times the experience. So let's go ahead and talk to these people. Now it doesn't matter who you talk to. The battles are all, just the same battle. Not in the sense that they have the same Pokemon, but it doesn't matter who you talk to first. It's all just preferential thing. The M Pokemon, Moltres and Mothim. Barely budged the HP. Good, you missed. And the Mothim is loafing around. So that Mothim has Truant for its ability. Whoops. Stab attack order. Ouch. Should have stocked about more super potions. Bronzor. I think usually her quote-unquote dad has that Pokemon. So, let's just swap over, because honestly, Porygon can't do too much to that Bronzor, so we're gonna swap over our attacking Pokemon. We're gonna have Auron take out the Bronzor while focusing on Moltres. Bloodshot, oh dear. Yeah, it does a lot of damage because of Auron's double weakness to ground type moves. And our speed is down. That Moltres is really working on my team here. Got the Bronzor out. and you can leave this place and come back and you know to heal after to heal up your team, and the people will still be here in this restaurant. So you don't have to worry about missing experience. So if you need to heal up, go back to the reception, talk to the guy, heal your team, and then come back. Ooh, Gastrodon. So this is the West Sea Gastrodon. As you can see, it's pink. It's mostly brown and pink, and has 3 eyes. By the way, that's that circle in the middle of the forehead. That's a third eye. And we're out of Octazooka, so we're gonna have to use Shadow Force here. Get back some HP. Meteor Mash. I'm glad they didn't use it on Auron. That would have actually done some damage. Auron has left the battle. Fun fact about the moves: Absorb, Mega Drain, and Giga Drain. If those moves doing a super effective amount of damage, if they score a critical hit, they actually restore back double the amount of HP. I'm gonna go heal up real quick. Now let's go fight more people. Also, these people have a lot of unique Pokemon with them, so if you need to like fill up your decks, this is a good way of doing it. Now, we have 2 moves that can take out a Leafeon. We have Fire Punch and Ice Ball. I'm just going to keep using Fire Punch here because, well, I don't trust that Leafeon. I don't know what moves it has, so I don't want it to knock out my Auron all because of a misclick. Same thing with that Walrein. And that's a vanilla move that Leafeon can learn, by the way. Oh, submission. Oh, no. That, ouch. It's a good thing I'm using Mega Drain, but I might have to swap out here. Let's see how this goes. That Leafeon is spamming that move. Should have swapped out. Ooh, clutch. Clutch HP right there. Hang in there, Porygon. We got this. I am definitely switching out on the next turn. As for you, big boy, actually, double swap out because I don't trust that Walrein at all. Um, go to Bagon and Charizard. Get rid of our weakness to fighting type moves over here. Nice call on that, huh? By the way, Bagon's about to evolve. Just 4 more levels. Electric, you have a very long animation frame. Maybe we should just heal some poor Bagon's landing any hits as his targets keep fainting. Armaldo. Maybe we'll have a chance? Maybe Bagon will have a chance? Maybe? Okay, cool. Bagon actually has a chance now. Double dragon type moves. I actually like Armaldo. It's a pretty strong Pokemon. His secret stash of money, he says. Must be in that book bag that he carries around. Carrying around stolen banknotes. These two have a weird conversation. I'm not sure if they are boyfriend, girlfriend, and they call this restaurant because they have a father who owns it, or it's only because the fact that they know the owner of the restaurant, and he's like such a kind-hearted fellow that they see him as a sort of father figure, and so they call this Dear Papa's Restaurant. Even though that's not the name of it. It's still the sign outside. That's not the name of this restaurant. So he says, actually, my father happens to be the chef here. Okay, we're not gonna talk to him again. We'll talk to the girl. Oh my, your father is the chef here? How wonderful. I haven't told him, but my father owns a hotel and restaurant. Um, I don't know what's going on here, but I might have an idea of what's going on here, but I don't want to mention it at all. Not at all for this channel, for the stream. Maybe on the Discord I'll drop a hint about it, but yeah, let's just fight these two and get them. I'm not think about it anymore. Have you noticed that so far we've encountered 2 trainers that have legendary Pokemon on their team? And yeah, Rain Dance. That's no Drizzle is gonna make sure that Octazooka lands. Now, Cradily there is a rather weird rock grass type Pokemon. I always forget its weakness style. I know it's weak to ice type moves and fighting type moves, right? Okay, I know it's weak to fighting, ice, and steel type moves. That much I know. But it also has other weaknesses. Just kind of like goes over my head about it. We're gonna focus on Octozukering that create. Actually, no, because that's not a good idea. Actually, yeah, let's do it. Because with Mewtwo here, we can also hit it with Feint Attack or Bug Bite. Mewtwo is a beast, by the way, having a massively high special attack stat. So yeah, that's why it's called the Savage Pokemon. But like all Psychic type Pokemon, it doesn't fare well with physical attacks. And you have Clamp. You know what? I don't want to risk my Aron being the target of that move, Clamp. That's the wrong option. Since you know Clamp and I don't want to risk it, I'm just gonna swap to Charizard. Why did I do Charizard? Ah, Charizard's weak to water. Me. Well, hopefully I can take out that Cradily before Charizard gets KO'd by any water type moves. Stab Bullet Seed. Have you ever mentioned how tanky Cradily is? This battle will take a while. Or not. Thanks, Charizard. No, Porygon is free from Clamp. Brave Bird. Ouch. It almost knocked itself out. Doggone it. I was actually hoping it would. Oh well. Meganium? Let me just assume that those two are just... yeah, I'm gonna drop the subject because I don't want to talk about it during this video or at all on my channel. Hey, look, they have a Togetic as well. Conversion 2. Fire type. Wait. But it's also flying type, so I'm just gonna do slash here. Cherubi. For those that are playing Pokemon Heart Gold or Soul Silver, whichever one you're playing, I forget. How's your adventure going thus far? Hors d'oeuvres. The word is pronounced hors d'oeuvres. It's also a mention to myself because when I was a little girl, I'd never pronounced hors d'oeuvres correctly. I blame my family for that, by the way. Man, a Munchlax. Too bad it's a trainer's Munchlax. I would love to catch it. See, Munchlax there was kind of sort of the mascot of one of my stories that I made up, called Munchie the Munchlax. And we missed. Doggone it. Oh wow, wake up slap. That's a fighting type move. We gotta get out of here. Yeah. We definitely gotta switch out. I keep going to my bag and I keep panicking. Come on, Boomerang. And you have rollout. What is with the pixel health game? Well, we're done. That Munchlax just became a massive threat. Yeah, Togetic is out. Or not, or not. We got this, we got this. Well, that's what Doom Desire looks like. And we survived it. Togetic, you're a boss. You're a boss for surviving that. Good job. But now we gotta swap you out because I don't want to risk you fainting on us. I mean, it's already evolved. We don't have to worry about happiness anymore. In order to evolve Togetic into its final form, Togekiss, we need, what stone was it now? I think it was a Dawn Stone or a Shiny Stone. One of the two. And we're kind of going over the time here, because these battles took a while. But yeah, we're gonna move on now. I'm gonna speed up the other battle south of here, just so we can make up for the time that we lost battling here. But I don't want to miss out experience, especially since the next gym we're coming across is one that's known to poke wrestling maniacs out there. Chillin' berry. Oh, this berry was just chilling here. But yeah, we're gonna speed up the rest of these battles. So without further ado, here we go. Darn it! My controller decided it wanted to go to the right instead of going down. Wait, what move are we trying to learn? Oh, Water Pulse. Let's see. 65, 85, 60, 100. You know, I prefer more accuracy over less accuracy, so speed up berry picking. Oops. Went a little too fast. Got kind of stuck on the shoulder button. Before ending off the episode, I'm gonna do a quick few item purchase and then come back here and end off the episode. So, with that, let's look at the Pokemon we caught thus far. Let's see. I didn't look at the Pokemon we caught last time because I forgot. And you're holding a TM71, so give me that. Let's see what you got. Oh, you have a lonely nature. Nice. Strong-willed like spicy food. Hyper Cutter. Even nicer. Gunk Shot, Thief, Cosmic Power, and Wood Hammer. You're packing, buddy. You're packing. You have a serious nature and you're holding a TM81. Magic Guard. The Pokemon only takes damage from attacks. What that means is that you can't use moves like Tail Whip or Growl on it as they'll always fail. But you can always use moves like Iron Tail, which will always land without the secondary effect kicking in. You have Hyper Voice, Mimic, Sing, and Heal Bell. Okay. You have a Naive Nature and you're holding a TM32. Oops. Somewhat Stubborn, likes sweet food. We saw that kick in before, that ability. Guard Swap, Thrash, Hyper Beam, and String Shot. I kinda like Celebi, it's a cute Pokemon. You have a Mild Nature, likes to thrash about, likes dry food. Skill Link, increases the frequency of multi-strike moves. Trick Room, Copycat, Acid, Stab, Bounce. The Zangoose is very tempting. It has a lonely nature. But I want to fully evolve the Togetic too. Because at this point we have 2 flying types now. Well, hold on. We'll wait. We will wait. Look at those TMs that we got. Slash. Okay. And Drill Peck. Ooh. Let's go and quickly buy some items. Because we are very short on super potions. You don't want to get caught out there without super potions. We're also going to plant berries here. Since we're going to spend time in this place, we may also plant berries here as well. Let's plant the chestos. And the citrus. Definitely the citrus. Well, we don't have to worry about planting these puffin berries. So we'll go ahead and throw in a Aspire as well. Read the sign. Whoops. Pastoria City, the Marsh City. Okay. I like the statue that's in this mark, by the way. This is the only time we ever see a Krogunk being revered as a kind of deity in this area, even though it's not. It's a wood carving of the Pokemon Krogunk. Even though it's made of wood, it looks like it's seeping poison. Let's pick up on some of these. There we go. Picked up on some quick balls too, in case we need them. Nope, don't go near there. Whoops. So I think that's good enough here. Yeah, I think we're good for now. Whew. And with all that done, all the frustration of the morning passing us by, I'd like to thank you all for watching this episode. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment on the videos. Alright? And I'll see you guys for tonight's live stream of Ocarina of Time Vanilla. So, Take care of yourselves. Much love from Krysis X2 Light. Oh, excuse me. Hmm. Uh, kind of forgot what I was saying because I got a bit gassy. Oh yeah. Bye. Bye. Much love from Krysis X2 Light again. See you later. Bye. If you poke this screen, it does that, by the way. Okay, seriously though. Bye. Ignore the fact that I opened up Visual Boy Advance and I'm trying to pause the emulator. My hands are cold, so I'm clicking all over the place, okay? Bye.